The Simpsons already knows. Cities suddenly go dark, and hospitals switch to emergency power. Panic spreads as people realize their phones are dying and the heat stopped working in freezing temperatures. Stores filled with people trying to buy supplies, but shelves empty fast. Gas stations shut down because they can't pump fuel. Water systems begin to fail. Emergency alerts don't reach everyone, trapping some in elevators and leaving subway trains stuck. Underground airports close. Traffic lights stop working, causing chaos on the streets. Without power, food spoils and refrigerators, and the streets feel unsafe. In total darkness, pipes start bursting from the cold, and people gather together to stay warm as battery supplies run low. Candles become valuable, and some even burn furniture to survive the freezing temperatures. Children cry in the darkness. Cars become the only way to charge devices. As time passes, the situation worsens, leaving people helpless. Is this really what's going to happen?
At a roundabout in the Spanish capital, cars line the roads, crossing at all angles, the traffic lights without power. And it's a similar story in the Portuguese capital of Lisbon. The cause, a major power outage across the two countries. Causing chaos for travellers, these rail passengers stranded in Valencia. Some even walking along the railway lines. Many without any information anywhere across the country.
I'm very cut off at the moment. I'm on the 13th floor and getting very little information other than what little I can see through the Spanish web pages, because as well as obviously losing Wi-Fi, the cellular network, I don't know how well you can hear me at the moment, but the cellular network has been very sketchy.
And across Spain, queues for buses like these travellers in Barcelona, told not to drive unless it's necessary.
Limit your movements, stay where you are, keep traffic lanes free, and if the emergency services don't pick up your call, head straight to the police and fire station so we can try and resolve things as soon as possible and to be able to get to all the emergencies that are happening.
There's been a similar clampdown on travel in Portugal too. The barriers to their underground stations closed. The last passengers inside recording this. An empty station, apart from a few needing torchlight. A different scene to Lisbon Airport, where hundreds of passengers wait for delayed flights. Planes at major airports in both Portugal and Spain delayed. Also delayed, play at the Madrid Open. Empty courts at the annual clay tournament when scoreboards and match cameras lost power.
I didn't sleep that well last night, so maybe I just need to not get a lot of sleep.
Well, I think we've just lost a bit of sound there.
The dropout blamed on Spain's electricity grid. Portuguese grid officials say due to extreme temperature variations in the interior of Spain, there were anomalous oscillations in the very high voltage lines, a phenomenon known as induced atmospheric vibration. It is estimated that full normalisation of the network could take up to a week. With Spain yet to respond to the claim, both countries are working to restore power. A day of chaos could turn into many. Amelia Harper, Sky News.